Hey, what's up, YouTube? This K.
Let's cue with the review.
Just coming to talk to y'all about jobs, man. These retailers, you know, the big box companies that I work for. Keith as well.
Yeah, most teams maybe 20 to 25 range or shit. 30s up.
Yeah,
too.
30s.
I got some 30s too. So.
But that's a lot of just where jobs period come from.
Retailers, man.
And it's one big problem with a lot of these retailers. Like, they make the most money, right?
Yep.
Like in the world.
They do?
Yeah, like Walmart. Yeah. There's one in everywhere.
I was thinking retailer like in like clothing, but I got you. Yeah.
Like Walmart, Target, all of that.
Oh yeah.
But they have they pay minimum wage, and through my experience working in them, they're always short-staffed, and people come in for a job every day. Like probably like 10 people come in every day trying to get a job, but it's short-staffed. So to me, that just means you're trying to keep your profits low.
Right.
And if you're trying to keep your profits low, and the big box corporations, obviously the money's going to these people, right? And they just cutting theirs for their salary.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So we can say that's fact. So, man, I really stopped supporting them. Like, I don't shop at Walmart or no shit like that. Like, I don't never go there because I just feel like I'm giving, like, a rich nigga my money. Like,
but
the richest people in the world my money.
But yeah, it's always going to be like that, though.
Not the richest people. That's why I'd rather go somewhere local, me personally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my money's going into the community type shit. I'd rather have that and it be people, you know what I'm saying, that I'm helping out, but I think it's just bullshit, man. But
that's a different kind of outlook, though. Like, I never thought about that, though.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, cause it's just Walmart that's so convenient. You got everything
right, and
there.
it's cheap.
Target, everything there. But Target, I heard, is expensive. I never shopped at Target.
Well, the reason why it's more expensive than Walmart, that's what they compare it to, because Walmart goes straight through China. They selling all everything you get made in China. So they cutting those profits. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying the $7.25 wage. They paying 65 cent wage.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they get to cut those costs, so it's low prices for you, but at the same time, it's cost your community because it's tax dollars that makes those big companies, if you know it or not. They get subsidies to even make them. So Walmart is with your taxpayer money, and you paying the employees their wage.
Yeah. And
I didn't even know this until like recently, but I think that's bullshit, man. When you make the most money, why isn't it going to help the communities out and the people that work for you? Because if you keep the people happy that work for you,
yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't be no problems. And I see, like, people leave every day. It's a shift. Like, people got families. They can't get 16 hours a week with $7.25. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know.
You can't live like that. But they, you know what I'm saying? But they getting the most money. So, your take on it, you work there too, so, a retailer.
Yeah, I mean, I work in a more of a what you would call it, a business type setting. When it's really retail, but it's more of a business type thing, so we deal with more of they call it the big whale, I think that's what they call it. So it's a whole bunch of catchy shit to it. It's basically sales, like with Kerry working in sales also. And with this big whale thing, they willing to go all out for this big whale. And the big whale is the dude, a guy that comes in and spends, I think, between 500 and 1,000 frequently. Like, that's what he does.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we will go lay out the red carpet for this big whale, and he can do whatever he wants. Basically, he can. This is for a prime example. It's this one guy that comes in there. He's a tall African dude. I mean, his ethnicity or whatever ain't really relevant, but the first thing that came to my head. This tall dude comes in there and he hits on the employees, the female employees. Like every time he comes in, and he's been reported multiple times that he needs to stop. But our manager, he doesn't do anything about it. And he had a talk with him before, and he said that he told him not to come back, but he's still coming back. He came back last week, I think, and he hits on the assistant manager every time he comes in. She has to go to lockup and act like she isn't there until he leaves. Is that drastic?
Damn.
So it just goes to say that money can get you anywhere in life.
and get you out of any jam.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, man, all my jobs I done ever worked always been like selling something. But my problem is with these retailers is about these cards, these credit cards.
Credit cards, yeah.
It's always a push to sell their credit card. And at the Pacific place that I work, the perk that you get is 5% off. That's it. For having the credit card.
For 5%, yeah.
And the interest rate is 20% something, but a lot of people don't know this. So I get a lot of pressure to sell these cards, and I'm in a kind of, where I work at is in a depressed area. So I'm selling credit cards to people, you know what I'm saying, with no money anyway. So I'm basically just fucking their credit off and fucking up my community, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying, my job on the line too, but at the same time, I don't do it because I feel like, man, I gotta sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have a good conscience at night. I can't be selling credit cards, fucking up the community like that. Yeah. But these people at the higher ups, like, they don't give a fuck because they can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you making, you know what I'm saying, salary, you got kids to feed, and you have to sell these cards, I mean, what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in that position to where I have kids and stuff, so I kind of can have my leeway on things, but when you're in that position, you kind of stuck in it.
Oh yeah, and that's crazy that you just brought that up, because I was just talking to somebody about dependency. I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not at the stage where I have to depend on a job, man, 'cause that's just not the place I want to be at. Right. And talking about that, when them higher up dudes, them assistant district managers and all them dudes can't fuck up. Because the next one of them ready to take their spot, so they're willing to go pass out 20 credit cards if that's gonna get them the quota they need to have for that month or for that year or whatever they aiming for. So
this straight dog eat dog. Corporate, man, dog eat dog, man. Like regardless, like no morals, you really can't have them. Like you gotta have your company's morals if you really gonna excel. So
pretty much,
man.
Basically, your pride, who you are.
It's gotta be gone.
It's minuscule to the company.
Yeah, you can't be yourself, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do. Like when they come around, I always try to like kind of interact with them like regular people, so they can kind of remember, like, bro, you at work, but chill on that shit a little bit. But at the same time, you gotta make your living. So, that's just that, man. Just how we feel on these retailers, man. But anything else you wanna add? That's a job, anything?
Just corporate America, man. If you of color, or if you the minority, just
don't be
careful.
Fucking up. Don't fuck up.
Yeah, man.
Don't, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
It's a quota. It's a quota. So I mean, if you fucking up, you fucking up. I mean, there's only a few spots available. So.
Oh yeah, it's very limited.
So I mean, just saying it, man. I've had a lot of jobs already, and it's been at almost every job. But I guess that's how it is, man. Good old America, corporate America. What can you say?
And the taxing. When you work all these long hours,
they still ripping out that paycheck.
Uncle Sam, boy, is there to shake your hand at the end. But it's more like he
ain't shaking your hand.
He breaking your hand. That's what he really doing. It's
then
tough,
you might have healthcare coming out too. So it's just crazy, man. Then if you got kids, that's why I always feel, man, for people that in the retailers that got like multiple kids. Cause it's like, damn, you got money. You got money coming out of your check, and your check already not nothing. And they trying to cut your hours and keep you under. Like they keep you under 40 hours. Like they might give you 38, 37. I've been seeing that a lot too. Like just to keep. I mean, not even that. 27, 28.
Yeah.
Part-time hours.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna feed a family off of part-time hours? Like they don't make no sense. They got the most money to use at their disposal.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand, man.
They trying to meet a budget.
I think if that could go a different way, and you can have like corporations start to give a fuck, that can change a lot in the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? If these white collar dudes, you know what I'm saying, get off their ass and, you know what I'm saying, can take a little pay cut, like damn, you know what I'm saying, give some money to people that also need it, you know what I'm saying, and they don't even need all the money they have, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No.
It's not gonna happen,
That's
man.
wishful thinking for real.
And that's sad. And I see people doing strikes and stuff. I seen like a couple Walmart strikes. But I mean, it's not gonna too much get your shit.
Walmart is really the target though. Like, but not, that's funny. No pun intended. Walmart is really who I'm aiming at though, because Walmart.
They getting the most breed.
Yeah, easily.
One on every block.
All kind of, man.
And you paying for it. And they still cutting hours and cutting back and doing all this bullshit. So.
And honestly, the strikes. I hope the strikes. I wish everyone would strike Walmart, because then that's when they'll speak up. But one Walmart here, one Walmart 100 miles away, they ain't gonna do nothing, because they willing to pay so little because people are willing to work for it. So if you're not willing to work for that, then they won't do it. But I know you gotta.
People have to work.
That's
for
what I'm saying.
You don't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they make it like that. That's why Walmart are in the kind of suburban areas, if you really think about it. I mean, they got one in they everywhere, but they just built one in
down the street.
Down the street and South Dallas, both suburban areas or urban areas. So I mean,
just eating it alive, man. Like eating them areas up. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, well, I don't know if I want to go to that extreme. I was gonna say, man, like the crack dealers, you know, they fuck up the community.
Yeah.
I don't see no difference. I don't see no difference. You know what I'm saying? Just white collars, man. White collars and ties. Like, honestly, y'all doing the same shit, and you fucking up families, man. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, one of them watching this shit. Probably not, but I don't care.
Just our take on the shit, man.
Leave your comments. If you support Walmart.
And honestly, I feel like I'm.
I'm just saying Walmart though. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm contradicting myself, because I know I'm gonna shop at Walmart though, so I know how it is though, but I'm conscious of
right
the
down the
situation.
street. I know. Yeah, it's true, and they open 24 hours, and it's right down the street from your house. I know, and it's low prices.
Yeah.
But it's a reason for all of that. That's the only thing, you know what I'm saying. But
we just. Even though we know you're gonna shop at Walmart,
just letting it out there, just putting it out there, because this shit been weighing on my head, you know what I'm saying? Because I work in my Walmart, but some shit like that. So, that's it, man. This K.
This Q. And again, leave comments. Don't be afraid to interact with us, man. We human just like you are.
Right.
So that's it.
Check it out.